The plasma cannon's echo still reverberated through the crystalline halls of the Vorthak flagship when Raza collapsed against the bulkhead, his combat suit systems flickering red with damage warnings. Around him lay the smoking remains of General Kethvar's elite guard, their chitinous armor split open like cracked eggs. But it was the massive form of Kethvar himself that dominated the throne room. The feared Galactic Warlord who had terrorized 17 star systems now lay still, his 3 hearts finally silenced by human ingenuity and desperate courage. Raza had done what entire fleets couldn't accomplish. Armed with nothing but modified Earth technology, and the kind of stubborn determination that made humans legendary across the galaxy, he had infiltrated the most secure vessel in known space and eliminated the greatest threat to galactic peace in 3 centuries. Impressive, little human. The voice came from the shadows behind the throne, melodic yet carrying an edge that made Raza's spine stiffen. A figure emerged, tall, graceful, with the characteristic blue-tinted skin and luminous silver eyes of the Vorthak nobility. But where Kethvar had been a mountain of scarred chitin and battle-hardened carapace, this being moved with fluid elegance, her form more humanoid, almost beautiful by any species' standards. "Lady Naz," Raza breathed, recognizing the warlord's widow from intelligence briefings. "I thought you were on the Outer Rim colonies. Did you?" She stepped over her husband's body without so much as a glance, her attention fixed entirely on the human who had just made her the most powerful widow in the galaxy. How wonderfully naive. "Tell me, Raza Chen of Earth." "Yes, I know your name. Do you understand what you've accomplished here?" Raza kept his weapon trained on her, though his hands trembled with exhaustion. "I've ended a war." "You've started one." Naz smiled, revealing teeth like polished pearls. Kethvar held the Vorthak Empire together through fear and brutality. With him gone, 17 generals will tear each other apart claiming his throne. The galaxy will burn in civil war for decades. Better than living under his boot. Perhaps. She moved closer, seemingly unconcerned by his weapon. "But you've also done something far more interesting. In our culture, when a warrior defeats another in single combat, he inherits not just the victim's holdings, but his obligations, his debts, his family bonds." Raza's blood chilled. "I'm not Vorthak. Your customs don't apply to me." "Ah, but they do." Naz reached the edge of his weapon's range and stopped, her silver eyes gleaming with something between amusement and hunger. "You see, dear human, Kethvar's death debt can only be settled in one of 2 ways. Either I kill you in ritual combat to restore family honor, or you provide me with an heir to carry on his genetic legacy. That's impossible. We're different species. Are we?" She tilted her head, studying him like a fascinating specimen. "Your intelligence reports are woefully incomplete. The Vorthak were not always as we are now. Millennia ago, we encountered a species that challenged us, changed us. We adapted. Our reproductive biology evolved to be compatible with any species that proves itself worthy through combat prowess." The implications hit Raza like a meteor strike. I'm saying that your victory over my husband has triggered certain biological imperatives. Even now my body is adapting, preparing. The process has already begun." Her hand moved to her throat where Raza could see a faint luminescence beneath the skin. "It cannot be stopped or reversed. This is insane. This is evolution." Naz began to circle him, predatory grace in every step. "Your species fascinates me, human. You lack our strength, our technology, our natural weapons. Yet you've accomplished what our greatest warriors could not. You've shown that raw determination and clever thinking can overcome any obstacle. Imagine what a child with your cunning and our power could achieve. And if I refuse? Then I hunt you across the galaxy until one of us dies. The death debt must be paid." She stopped in front of him again, close enough that he could see the alien beauty in her features, the intelligence burning behind those silver eyes. "But consider this. With me, you could help forge a new kind of empire, one that values human ingenuity alongside Vorthak strength. Our child would be a bridge between species, a symbol of what's possible when different forms of life unite instead of destroy each other." Raza's mind raced. He'd come here to end a war, to stop a tyrant. He hadn't expected to find himself at the center of an alien succession crisis, let alone facing a proposition that challenged everything he thought he knew about interspecies relations. "The other human colonies," he said finally. "What would happen to them? Under the old regime? Slavery at best. Under a new one with human influence at its core? Naz shrugged elegantly. That would depend largely on you, wouldn't it? The weight of decision pressed down on him like a collapsing star. Behind him lay the body of a tyrant whose death would save millions. Before him stood a widow whose offer could reshape the galaxy, or destroy him completely. You're asking me to trust you with the future of my entire species. I'm asking you to help me build that future. Naz extended her hand, and Raza could see the bioluminescent patterns beneath her skin pulsing in rhythm with his own heartbeat. The old ways die with Kethvar. What rises from their ashes? That choice belongs to us now. Raza looked down at his weapon, then at the alien woman who held his species' fate in her hands. In the distance, alarms were beginning to sound as the ship's crew discovered their dead leader. Time was running out, and the galaxy was waiting for an answer that would echo through the stars for generations to come.